You're watching The Isaiah Factor, Uncensored.
And welcome back to the second half of The Factor Uncensored. A Houston woman's life changed after a violent attack, and we all saw it. You've seen this video over the last week. Han Trung, a mother of three who was robbed of $4,300 in cash, was attacked and now is left paralyzed. She just made a withdrawal from a bank and was followed. The robber body slammed her to the ground, damaging her. But what would you do in this situation? We have the team behind the self-defense company, CASPA, CEO Almeria Lacey, and founder Jeff Lacey. Glad to have you here both on The Factor Uncensored. So we all think we will be superheroes, Marvel superheroes, if someone attacks us. But that's not always the case.
No, that's not always the case. That's why you have to be safe and always know your surroundings. Like when the woman came out the bank, she should have first looked out and made sure her surroundings were clear. Then she should have put her money in her pocket instead of walking with it in her hand. So that's what I want everybody to do, start putting your money up.
So also, we want you to be vigilant before you even step out. Though we can't say we're going to be in a robbery, we can't say something is going to happen to us, but what we want to do is help people to be prepared. So when you first leave, whether you're leaving work or whether you're leaving home, prepare yourself for when you go out. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So that basically means looking like you know what's going on. If someone is coming past you, you're showing them eye contact. I guarantee you, if there's a potential perpetrator and you make eye contact, they're not going to want to be witnessed and be shown that I remember this person. So what they're going to do is they're not going to bother you. If you seem like you're going to be a threat to them, they're not going to be a threat to you 9 times out of 10. And when you get ready to step out, don't be flashy. Don't have everything in front of you. Try, if you're going to a bank, take someone with you.
Yes.
If you can't, go through the drive-thru first and foremost, especially if you know you're going to have a large sum of cash, or even if you're just going to be moving around throughout your day with your family or whatever. Just always do what you need to do so that you can know what's going to happen. You can potentially be aware of what's going to happen and carry some type of self-protection tool with you in your hands at all times so you can be ready.
And we have this new form of robbery or burglary, depending on if a person is there, called jugging. And so you have to be mindful if you're getting a deposit from a bank, even in a drive-through, you have to watch people around you in their vehicles, right? Yes,
sir, that's definitely right. Because for you not to pay attention to anyone just for a second, a person can ask you what time it is. A person can just throw your guard off like that. So you have to always pay attention to them, always look them straight in the eye. That way they'll see that you observe them, and then they'll be like, okay, let me change my format up, and then possibly they'll leave you alone.
This is a time where paranoia doesn't hurt.
At all.
You know, you have to be prepared because people will take advantage of you.
Yes, sir.
Right. Your situation, your safety, and your surroundings, that's going to help you to stay safe, to live another day, to make it home to your family, or to just be able to live to tell the story. You know, it's unfortunate that some of us are going to be victims. There's always going to be perpetrators. There's always going to be victims. But hopefully people put themselves in a position where they're ready for whatever is going to happen. And we're not asking you to be a superhero or try to save the day. We're just asking you to live, to be there for your families for another day.
Okay, show us a demo that you guys got here.
Okay, we have one little move that we want to show you. And this move, this is what I want women to do whenever you're walking down the street and you see somebody walking towards you.
Right.
Always keep eye contact. And then if they reach for you,
so you
see what she did?
Right, you're going to make a sound, you're going to draw attention to yourself, and you're going to go in on them. In the event someone is walking to you and they're trying to attack you, first of all, she was making eye contact.
All the way.
She was making eye contact, but they still decided they were going to get her because they probably cased and watched and whatever, and they saw that she had something they wanted. So basically, what she had to do was defend herself. At that time, she had a self-protection tool in her hand, which you can get from our website, but she had that self-protection tool in her hand, and she was ready. She was already armed, so
and
she was prepared.
You can use that like a keychain.
You can use it as
have it all the time, and don't
That's
forget
right. You can put it on your keys. You can have it on your pocket, or you can dangle it in your car. But when you leave your car, make sure you have it in your hand. Don't go out empty-handed. Don't go with a wad of money in your hand, and just try not to be flashy. That's right, Isaiah.
And show us that thing. Boy, you can do some damage with that, I swear for Lord.
We call that the poker. Yeah, it can
Yes,
be a glass
it's the
breaker
poker.
or it's a poker. Yes,
And
sir.
then it's cute, too.
It
Yeah.
is. They come
We
in
also
all
have
different
tasers
colors.
and pepper spray.
Right.
Yes.
Whatever
So
color is
your
flavor.
best advice for someone who is not very, who's not prepared for something like this,
Right.
what would be your best advice? And they're not used to even dealing with a violent confrontation. What would be the simple resolution for you?
I think maybe you should, like I say, always, whenever you see someone, if you feel, you will get a vibe from a person. And if you feel like that vibe is strong or evil, then you need to just get away from it. That's the best
But
advice
so
I
many
can.
people live in their own world right now. They're on their phones.
Yes.
They're not paying attention.
Yes.
They maybe listening to music.
Right.
And those things will definitely put you at a
Distract you,
disadvantage.
yeah.
That's
You know?
right. That's right.
Yeah.
So we definitely have to be more aware, and so that's why we're trying to help people in the community. Those that'll listen, be more aware. Just have something in your hand. Put the phone down for a minute because it could potentially cost your life.
Yes.
Put the iPad down. Take one. Just wear one instead of two. If you have to have some music or something, just wear one earbud instead of two. But always scan your sector and make sure that you see what's going on around you so that you won't be a victim.
All right. Thank you guys for joining
Thank
us.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Background Sensor and get that little cute poker.
That's right. Get it. Get him. Get him.
We'll be back with more factors in just a moment. Stick with us.